Hello and welcome to your reading to see what's going on in your connection. Could be a twin flame connection, soul connection, love interest, specific person, does not matter. We have 3 piles. As you can see, we do have the first one, Embrace the Dark. Number 9 with this green stone. Pile number 2 will be You Are Born to Create. Number 50 with the, I believe, orange calcite. Then we do have number 19, You Know You Belong, with the amethyst. So please pick your pile 1, 2, 3. Timestamps are in the description box below. I'm going to live shuffle and we're going to start with pile number 1, Embrace the Dark. So let's see what's important in your connection. I mean, we do have Embrace the Dark, right? And we do have this beautiful bright moon, which tells me that if you are in some kind of dark night of the soul, it will get lighter again. But it's important not to oppress your feelings and your emotions, because when something negative comes up, it is important to look at what it is. If it's, for example, thoughts like, oh my God, my person does not want me, they will never choose me, then this shows you that there is a lack of self-love that they're mirroring back to you. Because as I always say, your twin flame or your person can only choose you once you have learned to choose yourself, once you are in that self-love, in that power. Self-love is just one of the issues. But it is important to really listen to the voice in your head. Don't take it serious. Don't take your ego serious, take it for granted, but do take it serious by really, well, it's the best, well, it shows you the direction. It shows you exactly what kind of shadows needs to be looked at. Also, you see it's a number 9, and number 9 also talks about ending cycles. So I guess that this dark night of the soul, it doesn't have to be a lot longer unless you do try to fight it, you do try to oppress it, because whatever you try to fight, it's only getting worse, it's only getting bigger. Is there anything else? So we do have this black kitty here. Is this a black kitty? Or I don't know, there's a black creature down here and this fairy. Yeah, there's a lot of dark, but still it's, look how she's holding on to her heart. I think there is some healing going on after all. And even though maybe this darkness could also talk about some kind of separation or ghosting, but we do see the bright light here. We do see some cycles closing unless you don't do anything to release that stuff. But let's see what the other cards have to say. I'm going to put your card over here and your stone. Let's start with Tarot. And this deck, to me, it's not too good to shuffle, but this one wanted to come out. We're taking it, the Son of Swords. Son of Swords is the Knight of Swords. And I'm going to pull a couple more. So let's see what we've got. Oh, we do have some good cards. Okay, well, we do have the 5 of Swords. And there is also a lot of darkness on here, as you can see. And I'm feeling really drawn to the 2 flames over here. So it doesn't matter if it's a twin flame connection or not, but I'm feeling like both are feeling a bit overwhelmed and try to kind of like run away or try to fight whatever is going on here. You see, this person killed someone, and now the Erinun, I don't know the English word for it, it's the Greek goddesses of revenge. They're trying to punish him for whatever he did, but he's trying to run away. He doesn't want to face what he's done. So this could be an issue right now, not facing things, not wanting to face this connection, or not wanting to face the shadow work. Because as I always say, change won't come by itself. It is something that we have to push through. If we don't change, then of course there's nothing going to happen. It's just going to be repeating cycles. So this card is about not wanting to face something, and since it is a swords card, What does not want to be faced? Well, it's something mental. This card to me also talks about negative thinking, negative thoughts, not wanting to face your own thoughts, and maybe not wanting to face this connection, not wanting to face the other person, or at least not wanting to face the problems that are in this connection right now. But we have to address those, because as I said earlier, we can only manifest change once we change our assumptions or our old beliefs and patterns. But we have good cards as well. But here, the Eight of Swords is not, again, another card of not wanting to face something. You can see him in this cave here, like, I don't want to look out, I don't want to go out. It is a card that is talking about having this inner resistance about something or towards something. So it seems like this connection is a bit blocked, but again, don't worry, we do have amazing cards. I'm going to get to those. But there is some darkness obviously here, and we do have only Swords cards, as you can see. And Swords is being too much in your head, and you can see him thinking, making a plan. And I would advise you, don't make a plan on how to get to this person right now, or how to get this person come to you, or trying to talk them into something, because again, change has to come on the inside. It's nothing we do in the 3D. We don't try to push this connection in any way, because if we have not changed our own thoughts, assumptions, and our you see the blockages within us, then it doesn't matter what you do on the outside. Change cannot come, or if it comes, it cannot last. But then we do have the Chariot. So we do have movement here. And what I saw earlier here is like the black and white. It's like the yin yang that is maybe out of balance right now. And here we do have the black and the white horse. And here now they're pulling this carriage together, those horses. Here we do have two running away, two flames, right? We do have one person running away, but I saw those two flames in the darkness. And here it seems like finally getting into the same directions. Swans or birds in general can also be a symbol for messages from spirit. So if you are in alignment again, you may get some messages, may it be angel numbers, or may it be songs you hear on the radio, or hearing their name, whatever it is. And that will be a sign for you that progress is coming. And then we do have this art card that is also talking about reconciliation. And I was talking about the black and the white. And here we do have the female, you see the breasts, and the masculine, you see the penis combined. This card is talking about balancing the own inner feminine and masculine within us, so that then it can be balanced with the other person. We do have the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine. We do see this symbol, which can also be seen as a symbol for twin flames. Also snakes are, of course, healing, and this stuff especially is talking about healing. So do have reconciliation here. But there is this progress that has to be done. Right now it is a time for clearing, for healing. Let's check the angel cards. And while I'm shuffling, I would like to remind you that if you need help with that, if you need help to clear those negative assumptions, and maybe need affirmations or need some tools how to get here, then you can contact me for coaching. My contact information is in the description box below. Of course, you can book your own reading like this, or I do have other readings to see what's going on between you and your person. We have two jumpers. Yeah, worth waiting for. As I said earlier, right now it doesn't seem to be the right energy. If you would try to go towards your person right now, then it would not end well, because in this energy, if you would meet prematurely, it will blow up. There may be another fight, there may be running again, or some kind of fight. What I wanted to say earlier and I forgot is all of the orange here. We do have all the darkness here, and now we do have all the orange and yellow, and this reminds me a lot of our sacral chakra, which is connected to our self-worth, and orange is manifesting. So you can manifest this person coming back once you have cleared the blockages that are keeping them away. And once you do the work, your technique, whatever technique you choose to manifest. If you don't know about manifesting and techniques, then I would suggest to check out my other channel, Magique Soul Ascension Coaching. Link is in the description box below. And I do have a lot of videos about twin flames and also manifesting, so you will know how to get your person. And I'm saying this also because we do have attraction, and this of course reminds me of the law of attraction or law of assumption, that once you are in this right energy, you will attract them back. So you don't go chasing, because if you chase, you see this person is running, right? If you go chasing, the other person will be running. Worth waiting for divine timing. Don't worry about that, because it doesn't have to take long. It will take long if you focus on them instead of your own journey. Then it will take long. But once you learn to focus on your own journey and you have that progress, you pull them in. So divine timing has nothing to do with a specific date. It is all about our energy or our own frequency. I have 2 more decks. No, that's too many that came out. Oh, this one is sticking out. Dugong, Trust, Grace, Mystery, and Humor. Oh, what a nice card. Yeah, this is also talking about that there will be some kind of relief. And also, if you are in this darker phase right now, it is important to do something that is good for you, to balance yourself. We have number 6 here. Number 6 is the number of balance. And I notice we do have a 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8, and a 9. 5 is change. Yes, you need to go through this change, balance yourself to get progress, and clear karma to break those cycles. We got 5 to 9, which is amazing, especially since cards like these, I mean, most of them have 2 digits, and you just have a 6 here. So this is pretty good. But trust in this connection. Okay, this person is not going anywhere. But in order to get progress, there is something that you will have to do. Right now, it's embrace the dark. Don't fight it. And do the shadow work. By shadow work, I mean finding the blocks. How do you treat yourself? Is there lack of self-love? Is there still fears of loss and abandonment? The silver waterfall. Oh, we do have another swan here. Swans are one of these animals that are known to mate for a life, and we do have more swans here. So for some of you, swans may be important. Swans also talk about grace and beauty, so step back into your grace. If you're wondering if maybe you're not good enough for your person, they think that you are beautiful, graceful. I'm feeling drawn to the 2 birds here. We do have the 2 horses here, the 2 birds, the 2 flames. So this again tells me that this is a journey for both of you. And with the butterfly, you're undergoing this transformation. And as I said earlier, swans are known to be one of these animals that mate for life. So once you have cleared this could be your end goal, your partner for the rest of your life. If you do the work, of course. If you don't, then again, there won't be progress. So it is always up to us. The universe doesn't decide anything for us. They always reach where is our energy, or read our energy, and then that is what we get. Anyway, that was your reading. You can contact me if you want your own. Check out my other channel. It will help you grow. And I hope I do see you in another video. If this resonated, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You know the drill. And I wish you all the best now. Bye-bye. So hello, number 2s. You were born to create. And you got the orange calcite, which reminds me, of course, of the solar plexus chakra, which is all about not just sexuality, but also creation and manifesting. And also you see like this egg here, it's something that is hatching. So maybe you are already manifesting something that is going to come through. You were born to create also means that if you're not consciously manifesting yet, I would suggest you to learn it. And for that, you can check out my other channel, Magique Soul Ascension Coaching. I do have videos on manifesting on there. And you can create something really beautiful that is then going to hatch. And we see there was so much darkness here, and then now there's this bright light. Something beautiful wants to emerge from this. Let's see what else we got. This deck, I always have to pull the cards. It makes it easier for me. So what's going on in your connection? Let's see. I'm curious. Oh, nice. You got some amazing cards. Spoiler alert. We got the Page of Pentacles. Typically, it is an offer. You know, it's not the fastest energy, but it is something usually pretty positive. And this card, however, it may be that there is some kind of separation or you're not in contact right now, because that is what is hatching, about to hatch. There's going to be new contact, and we do have those here, because you see how he is walking away and she is in there being left alone. But don't worry about it. Also, I'm feeling really drawn, like these cards are green, this is green. There may be some heart chakra stuff going on, and also you see this egg. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a really dark mossy green. And then we do have the light here. So maybe you're pretty much advanced when it comes to healing your heart chakra and bringing you light into this connection. And maybe you have learned with the Mother of Wands to, I'm so sorry, to really step into your power and to, yeah, I mean, I'm feeling drawn to the light here to get that spark and learn to really see your worth. I'm feeling drawn to the two skulls up here. Skull, of course, reminds me, there's another one down here, reminds me of death, and death in tarot, of course, is transformation. And since we have two mirroring up here, I'm feeling that you and your person are in this transformation phase right now. With this card, bravery, you are called to be brave and be bold and to face some things. If there's still a little bit of old stuff that needs to be faced, then do it, please. This card, it's a fire card, a wands card. Wands are action not necessarily towards the other person, unless you feel really guided to. Okay, if you feel guided to reach out to your person, please always make sure, where's that coming from? Is that coming from any energy of lack because I miss them, or is it light-hearted energy, like I'm okay that they're not here because I stepped into my power, I know my worth, I am creating. Also, Queen of Wands, of course, is creating. She's the creative, and you are born to create. So it is about taking some kind of action, but not necessarily in the 3D unless you feel guided to, and it's not attached to any doubts, impatience, because then it's not going to work out. But do create, do manifest, do your affirmations, your visualizations, whatever your technique is, in order to draw them in, because yes, they do love you. We got the Lovers and the Four of Wands. The Lovers, I mean, the Lovers already talk about, yes, there is love between two people if there is another person involved, because in this particular deck you see Paris, and he has to decide which goddess he wants to give the apple to. You know, Hera, Athena, or Aphrodite. He chooses Aphrodite in the end. So if there is someone else in this connection, then this person is going to choose love and not choosing the mind. You know, I'm staying with my other person because I have been with them for so long and there is, I don't know, financial gain or whatever it is. No, they are going to choose love, and this is going to bloom. And then the Four of Wands. I don't know if you know the story of Odysseus, but he is separated from his wife Penelope, and both have their trials, you could say. Both have their stuff they have to master. And this card talks about once you have overcome the challenges, you will get home. This is a card of union, of coming home. It's fulfillment, ending a cycle. So beautiful. So if there is some stuff that needs to be done, do it, because this is very promising. I'm going to draw a power animal card, the secret language of animals oracle cards. So what else? Oh, you see, I'm feeling drawn to these two actually. No, just there's like more, but just the top one. No, I'm feeling drawn to this one as well. Okay, you get 3. The other one only had 1 of these. Mountain gorilla. Reverence, contemplation, community, inner calm. Beautiful energy. I know the Mother of Wands or Queen of Wands, she may have some difficulties with calmness, but I'm sensing this from this dragon here as well. It looks absolutely peaceful, just knowing it will hatch, giving the energy to it, but again, not by pushing, just like holding this connection gently, and it looks like maybe breathing a little fire into it, but not too much. So you do you, and once you are in this energy of inner calmness, then something can come. We got giant panda, innocence, gentleness, harmony, balance. Yes, balance. That is what I'm feeling right now. That is something that needs to be done, because this card is about coming home after you have this balance. And this is another card that can talk about coming home. I mean, it's change. It's a number 5 card. But I do have the same in my other oracle cards in my deck that is talking about getting home, and I'm feeling drawn to show it to you. It's this deck. It says determination and independence, and I'm really getting this determination. I mean, the Queen of Wands, she is determined. So don't give up on your person, don't give up on this connection, but again, don't go chasing. You do change on the inside. Here we got it, determination again. This card is determination. Same one stands for determination. You know where you are going, and you will get there. So this is a card again of coming home, of ending the cycle that we do have with the Four of Wands over there as well. Oh, I'm feeling a bit dizzy all of a sudden. I have 2 more decks. Let's check the Romance Angels. Also, when we do manifest and create, then we do that in calmness. Oh, those 2 just turned around. I don't know if you saw. Forgiving and learning. So if there's something that needs to be forgiven, I think many of you already have done a great deal of that. But if there is something, then it is time to do so. You can use the revision technique. I do have a video on that on my other channel. Link to my other channel is in the description box below, or Ho'oponopono. If you hold grudges towards your person, unfortunately, this is going to manifest again and again and again. In my other channel, I do also have a guided meditation, Ho'oponopono, especially in love and forgiving the other person. So you can check that. And we do have You Deserve Love. You are lovable. What I'm feeling really drawn to is the bow and arrow. In order to shoot an arrow, and we do have another one here. This is like a big thing in the story. He's the only one who can like put the, I don't know the word, but the rope, who can connect the ropes, and nobody, this is how he proves that he really is Odysseus. But when you have a bow and an arrow and you want to shoot, you want to aim, then you really have to concentrate and be focused, and to really focus your energy to your set goal. So I'm feeling that for some of you, maybe you are sending out mixed signals to the universe, like, oh, I want to be with my person, but they're not there. And then what you manifest is them kind of like being in limbo, like not getting them, but being connected to them. So it is important that when we want to manifest, and I'm feeling drawn to the sword here, reminds me of the Ace of Swords, which also talks about being focused, having a clear mind, staying on a mental diet. I don't know why I'm feeling drawn to get another one here. You have more cards than the other pile already. Wow. Oh, I mean, we have the Lovers already, right? And the Four of Wands. What else do you want? True love. This one wanted to come out, and we'll take it, right? True love. Yeah, you may have found a different, a specific, a special person. And what I'm feeling drawn to right now is, look, we have a number 5 and a number 50. 5 plus 0 is again 5. So there is changes. We do have a 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So there is progress going on here as well. Also the green, the heart chakra. So forgiveness may actually be an issue, and that's why we do have the green that I sensed earlier as well, because the heart chakra is also about holding on to grudges and pain. I would do that, because if you hold on to the frequency of hurt, you cannot manifest harmony like we have here, right? We have to get this inner harmony first so that it can show itself in the outside. So again, I would like to remind you, please check out my other channel. And if you want your own reading or personal coaching, if you need a little bit help to get there, then you can reach out right now in February. If it's February still when you watch this, there is a special offer. It's 10 euros or dollars off of every reading. And I do offer a 50-minute reading for 15 euros or dollars. Usually you get 20 minutes for 35. So this is a very special Valentine's month offer. Oh wow, spiritual maturity. So we do see 2 people. And again, the green. See? There's a lot of green. And I'm seeing all of the chakras here. You know, it's like being aligned, being awakened. So I guess this is a very spiritual connection that came into your life in order to awaken you, or in your person as well, in order to get to a new height where you have never been. And spiritual awakening and ascension is something that not just twin flames, but not all other strong connections, but some strong soul connections have. And again, with the chakras, it is about alignment and balancing. And some of the path you will have to go by yourself, and then you can meet your person and walk the rest of the path together. Beautiful reading. If this resonated with you, if you want to claim this, drop a heart emoji in the description box below and write, I claim this. Tell Spirit that's what you want. And yeah, you can reach out. Please like, subscribe to my other channel, and I do see you in another video or in a personal coaching. Until then, I wish you all the best. Now, bye-bye. So hello, pile number 3. You know where you belong with the amethyst. We have this white dragon kitty or whatever it is. You know where you belong. Is there a special message to this? I mean, we have a 1 and a 9, which is like the beginning and the end of a cycle. So maybe you have been on a journey for a while with the amethyst. Maybe you are really connected now, and you finally, after ascending and growing, you now have this feeling of, yes, I know where I want to be, and I know I found a special person. Let's see what the other cards tell us. Let's start with Tarot. So yeah, maybe you have worked on this for a while, but let's see. No, I'm feeling both. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry if you cannot see all the cards I'm drawing. Okay. I do see some chaos and then good. Stagnation, okay? It's the maze of the Minotaurus. Maybe you feel a little bit stuck right now. Maybe you already know where you belong, but you don't know how to get there. Or you will soon know where to belong, but right now you don't have any idea what's going on, how to go on in this connection with the stagnation card. However, he already is at the door, and there the gate is open, and we do have the moonlight here, and the moonlight is our intuition. So follow your intuition to step out of this darkness. And here, down here, I'm trying to focus it. Yeah, you see the skull, which means that in order to step out to the light, out of the cave, out of the darkness, some transformation needs to be done. And what needs to be done? We do have this card here, and this is to me a card that is talking about being scared to be abandoned or neglected. Odin got neglected by her, and now he is all ashamed and looks like everybody's like laughing at him. So this card to me talks about the lack of self-love, that something needs to grow here. And we do see this flame in yellow, which is also the solar plexus chakra, that is talking about self-worth, self-love. But you know, your person can only mirror you where you stand. Or if you already are in self-love, then please check your assumptions about the other person. Many people in the twin flame journey or any soul connection journey make the mistake to think, oh yeah, I am further ahead than my person, which cannot be true because they are your mirror. And imagine you would go to school and you're in 11th grade. You wouldn't try to learn math with an 8th grader. You would want a study partner that is at your level, right? That is what's making more sense. And the same is for your soul. Your soul is not attracting someone who is below you in any way. They are your match. Which means if you attract someone who is not ready, it automatically means that something in you is not ready either, even though your ego may think it is. But if you already are in self-love, but you think that they are not, that is another thing that is manifesting. That is also something the universe will prove to you right, and then you will be confronted with the person who is not ready. Instead, try to see them in their highest regards. Try to see them in their power, in their best version. When you visualize, see them as your dream man or woman that you already are with. If you affirm already being in this happy relationship, or if you script, methodist doesn't matter, it's just pure preference. But if you want to manifest them mirroring you, that they are ready, you have to establish that on the inside first. If you have a distorted image of them, you cannot get the healed version of them. Everyone is you pushed out. So it is important to really check your assumptions. You know, you can do a little research on the law of assumptions, or check out my other channel, Magique Soul Ascension Coaching. The link is in the description box below. I talk a lot about manifesting, and especially manifesting a twin flame connection. But if you're not on a twin flame journey, that coaching often would still suit for you. Like, what do I do in order to attract the other person? And one of these things can be that we still have negative assumptions about them as not being ready. And this is like another confirmation. We do have the Father, or King of Cups. And the King of Cups is very emotional. He has those feelings, but he can be a bit of a coward. He may have problems expressing these emotions. So try to see him more of stepping into the power where he knows that he can get you. We have the Father, or King of Wands here. And he is taking the sword out of the stone. And the sword reminds me of the Ace of Swords, which can talk about epiphanies and truth, but also communication. And once he has this right epiphanies that, yes, you are the one he wants, and again, you are the one who's manifesting that, then he can come after you. See him as this and not as the guy who is unable to express it. And then we do have triumph fear. Strength. Strength, also very sexual cards. And you see the last cards, very much orange. Yellow and orange. Yellow is the color of the heart chakra, not heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, our self-worth. And orange is manifesting. So I would advise you to learn about manifesting, to help them grow. You can manifest that they are ready. And the Magician actually is the card of manifesting. And how do we manifest? Well, it's our thoughts. The Magician is connected to Mercury, and Mercury is the way we think and communicate. So our thoughts manifest. And this is what we need to watch with the mental diet, for example, and we learn to direct, like how you see how he has this wand directing energy, or staff also to direct energy. We use that to direct our energy, to show the universe, this is what I want to experience, and then it can come, and then we can have this triumph. Another thing, of course, with all of the orange cards is there is some intense sexual energy between the two of you. Yeah, I'm getting for this pile that you have done a lot of work, but you see them as not ready. It's important to change that assumption if you want them to be able to. Let's see what the Romance angels have to say. While I'm shuffling, I would like to point out that I am available for personal coaching if you need a little help to get your person into the energy of reaching out. Or you can book a personal reading with me. My contact information is below. Oh, that's too many. Don't freak out with the unrequited love here. I already got the message. It's not that they don't love you. I mean, it's the King of Cups. He literally has the cup, the Ace of Cups in his hands. He has love. I'm sensing that this guy feels like you don't like them. They're scared to be neglected. Okay. We have you deserve love. You are lovable. So again, work on self-love. And we have passion. There's a lot of passion going on here. So for some of you, if you think that this is a strictly sexual connection with all of the orange here, no, it's not. Because no, you belong. Maybe that's the issue, that you don't know, because maybe you think, okay, it is strictly sexual, but it's not, because we do have the King of Cups. That's the guy with the emotions. Oh, this one came out in the previous panel. Contemplation, community, inner calm. Yeah, and number 12 is also a number of balance. So it's important to get into this inner calm energy in order to have the success that you can have with the Magician, with triumph. Masked owl. Yeah, somebody is not showing exactly what they feel. Inside wisdom, foresight, messenger. You may get messages from spirit about this connection. But the first thing I got with the masked owl is they do have these emotions, and maybe they're just showing it as, I'm just interested in sex or something like that, but that is not true. I got Python. Discernment, detachment, transformation, renewal. And again, all of the orange, right? And snakes are also basically a phallic symbol, you could say, even though to me snakes are more feminine. But it is also transformation, because a snake is constantly growing and shedding its skin. Renewal. But how do we renew? Sometimes we need to take a step back. So maybe this is what you're feeling with this stagnation here. You're feeling like nothing is happening. They are just detached. But that's not true. The detachment only is because of the transformation that is still happening right now, and that just takes some time. Let's get the last card for you guys. I'm feeling this one. Creativity. Yeah, again, I'm getting create something. Manifest it. But this up here, I'm feeling like visualizing. Maybe visualization is not your preferred technique. Maybe you like a forming better, doesn't matter. But be clear on, have like this mental image. And a mental image doesn't have to be visual. Mental image could also be, you have inner conversations with your person. And the thoughts in your mind is what will create what's happening on the outside. I was talking about that with the magician as well. I'm feeling drawn to the butterflies. Look, we have 2 butterflies, so there's 2 people transforming. Butterflies also a symbol of transformation, just like snake. Even more rapidly, because a snake, it's not as obvious. For a snake, it doesn't turn into a completely different being, like the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. It just sheds its skin because it's growing and growing and growing. So it's not as evident, but both animals stand for transformation. And then we have the 2 birds here, which talk about communication, messages from spirit as well. But again, I'm seeing 2 birds, 2 people, 2 butterflies. So I'm sensing that the 2 of you are on this connection together. Oh, I'm feeling very much drawn to this card that was bottom of the deck. Do have a white and a rabbit, white and red rabbit. So again, 2. I forgive myself, I am forgiven. Maybe because of this stagnation. But I'm sensing that also your person knows where they belong, and maybe they are masking it in passion because they're scared to be rejected, because they think that it might be unrequited love and they really want this love. And I'm sensing that some part with the wisdom inside of you already knows that. I'm also feeling very much drawn to the dog here, like wanting to be loyal, wanting to be faithful, wanting to have this connection with this one person. He wants to offer the cup. Look how sad he looks. I'm trying to focus this card, but this guy, he is really sad. He is emotional. So it's not that he doesn't want it. Another thing about this story, Amfortas. Okay, don't take it literal, please don't get triggered. But in the story, he's a king and he has an STD. He did something naughty and he is about to die, and the only reason why he's not dying of his STD is because he is drinking of the Holy Grail, which will keep you alive for another week. So he has a ceremony with his subjects. There's like a ceremony every week where he's drinking of the goblet, the Holy Grail. So he's drinking of the Holy Grail in order to survive for another week. And why am I saying this? Because we do have all of these sex cards here. You know, this card is, passion. We do have passion here. But the guy with the STD, I'm not saying they have an STD, it's maybe not just all about sex anymore. He wants to have those feelings now. So this is just masking it. If this is like a friends with benefit situation and you think this is not going anywhere. But the thing is, as soon as you have like a heart's desire, then it can go where you want it to go. Because the universe wouldn't give you a heart's desire and then tell you, no, you can't have it. We just have to change our assumptions about ourselves and the other person in order to draw them in. So please see them as someone who has the potential to transform with the butterflies here and the snake and grow. See them as somebody who already took off the mask. And once that became the dominant belief in your subconscious mind, this is what the universe reads, and it will get pushed out, and then you will be able to manifest exactly that. Again, if you need help, you can reach out. Check out my other channel, Magique Soul Ascension Coach. Link is below. And contact me if you want a personal reading. And if it resonated, please leave your comments below, like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I do have an entire playlist with pick a cards. And also, since this is a highly sexual connection, I do have some 18 plus pick a cards as well that you might enjoy. You can check out that playlist. And yes, I do see you there on personal coaching. Until then, I wish you all the best. Bye bye.